I thought I wasn't recording, babe. I was like... I don't think growing up is what stole your magic. I think distraction did. Somewhere between notifications, deadlines, algorithms, and endless scrolling, the world stopped feeling enchanted. But here's the beautiful part. Magic isn't something children lose. It's something adults forget how to notice. So what do I mean by death of wonder? For so many years I have been meeting people, adults, that in my case or my view have lost their sense of wonder, and magic is nothing else but that, your sense of wonder. And sometimes it's not to their own fault, it got bred out of them, but sometimes they seemingly never had it to begin with. And I'll make an example. Like in school, when you were a child, like a stick became a sword, or the woods were an ancient kingdom, or the cardboard box was a castle, you know. So you had so much imagination, and everything felt novel and new and exciting, you know, and you interpret many things in different ways. And then there were some kids that never had that sense of wonder, and maybe you've known one, or maybe you've been fortunate enough to never have to know one, but yeah. And I think now as adults we see that the kids that never had that sense of wonders, they are not good. They're hurting, babe. They're hurting, child. And that's why we need to help them, you know. So many people have lost their sense of wonder, and therefore their sense for magic. And we need to get you in touch with that again, so you can master your life again and have that childlike sense of wonder again, because without it your life will always feel dull and duff and dreary and mildewy, basically. And yeah, but everything is in equilibrium. You can't also be too, because I have been guilty of that. Everything has to be in equilibrium. You can't be too much on the wonder and exploring side. It has to be founded in something as well. Friends, family members, employees, bosses. I got to sense, and especially with the younger generation, I got to sense that many people don't even know anymore what they want to do. Like, besides earning money, many of them, or even so for the older as well, they're just biding their time, basically. They're just sitting there and biding their time, or just hoping they can cruise by, and you know, it ain't too rough or too bad for them. They don't really know what they want to do, or when they want to do it, or with how they want to do it. And I always thought, okay, but where's your sense of wonder? What do you want to see? What do you want to experience? What do you want to move? What do you want to shake? What do you want to explore? Like, you can't just be here sitting like, oh, I just want to live. Like, I don't want to do anything. But many people are like that because of all the algorithms, social media, the hub sites, AI, fruit stuff. But many people got complacent in their comfort and never read a book or went out exploring and talked to people. And that's how slowly over time that sense of wonder dies, and slowly over time you die a little bit as well, because that comfort ain't nothing but a prison, babe. Ain't nothing but a prison. We need to get you out of that comfort zone, doing stuff that you usually wouldn't do, but now for me and for yourself, babe, you're doing it, okay? You're doing it. Think back to when you were 5 years old. A stick wasn't just a stick, it was a sword, a wand, a key to another world. A forest wasn't just a collection of trees, it was an enchanted kingdom waiting to be explored. You didn't need to force yourself to be curious, curiosity was your default state. So what happened? Did adulthood really steal the magic? I don't think so. I think something else did. The modern world has trained us to become consumers instead of explorers. Instead of wondering what's beyond the hill, we wonder what's in our notification. Instead of sitting beneath the stars, we stare at glowing screens. Instead of asking deep questions, we scroll past thousands of shallow answers. Little by little, our attention has been outsourced. And attention is where wonder lives. That's the part that nobody tells you, little soul. Wonder isn't something that exists in the world. It's something you bring to the world. The forest didn't become less magical. You simply stopped looking at it the way you once did. As children, we experienced life directly. As adults, we experience it through filters, through algorithms, through opinions, through productivity, through the endless pressure to optimize every second of our lives. We've become so obsessed with getting somewhere else that we've forgotten how to be where we already are. And that's tragic, and that's the loss of magic. Because wonder has never been about seeing extraordinary things, honey. It's about seeing ordinary things with extraordinary attention. That's why children can spend an hour watching ants build a colony, while adults become impatient waiting 10 seconds for a web page to load. One has presence, the other has urgency. Wonder cannot survive urgency. It only grows where there is stillness. Stop trying to find yourself as well. Because that implies that you are hiding somewhere. That's not true. The real you is built over time, over experience. And of course there's a core of you, your essence, that has been with you since you were born. But the real character of you gets built over time. How do we reclaim the magic? Not by buying crystals or by escaping into fantasy. Also not pretending we're children again. Nothing of that helps. We reclaim it by protecting the one thing this modern world is constantly trying to steal from us. Our attention. Go for a walk without headphones. Leave your phone home once in a while. Watch a sunset without taking a picture of it. Read a book because it fascinates you, not because someone on the internet said it would make you more productive. Sit beneath a tree. Look up at the stars. Listen to the wind move through the leaves. Ask questions that don't have immediate answers. Because every one of these moments is teaching your nervous system something it has almost forgotten. How to be fully alive. Well, witches and wizards, I don't believe the world has become less magical. I think we've become less available to experience its magic. The spell was never broken, it was only buried beneath noise. And the beautiful thing about buried things is that they can be unearthed. So slow down, look a little closer, become curious again. The world has been waiting very patiently for you to take notice. And perhaps that's where the real magic begins. Ollivander